That is the problem. Hey, let me walk you through 5 habits I lean on all the time. They're simple, they don't cost anything, and they really add up fast. First, sit where you can see the door. Whether it's a restaurant, a coffee shop, or even church, knowing what's happening around you makes you calmer. It's not about suspicion, it's just awareness. Try it this weekend and see if you notice a difference. Second, always know at least 2 exits. Every building has more than one way out. If you walk in and make a mental note, you won't be caught flat-footed later. I'd love to hear how you practice this. Do you point out exits to your kids? Drop a comment down below and share with us how you teach awareness in your family. Third, keep your phone charged. Sounds boring, right? But in a crisis, a dead phone cuts you off from info, from maps, and from people. Build the habit. Plug it in anytime you can. Carry a small power bank. It's peace of mind in your pocket. Number 4, use simple code words. One word that means drop everything and follow me. Families who use this swear by it because it cuts through the noise, the confusion, and even the fear. If you've got one, share it in the comments. Don't tell us the word, just how you introduced it and how it works for you. That kind of story will help other people get started too. Number 5, practice heads up, eyes out. Awareness is a posture. Keep your head up and your eyes scanning. Smile, nod, just be present. Say hi to people. It makes you look less like a target and more like someone who's tuned in. And you'll be surprised how much more you notice. It's usually good stuff too. None of these habits are dramatic, but together they create a lifestyle of awareness. And that lifestyle doesn't weigh you down. It actually makes you lighter because you know you're ready. So here's your challenge. Pick one of these 5 habits and commit to practicing it every day for the next week. Just one, okay, maybe 2, but master them and then add another one. All right, so when we get together tomorrow, we'll put these ideas to the test in a scenario. What happens when violence breaks out in the place you least expect it? Thanks for listening to the AmCon Daily Brief. If you're already a member, make sure to check out today's resources on the members-only platform or in your Asset app. And if you're not a member yet, it's easy. Head over to AmericanContingency.com, join the network, and start building real resilience today. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert. Stay alert. I'll get it out here in a minute. Let me start that sentence over, in fact. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for October the 3rd, 2025. Up first today, President Donald Trump has declared the United States to be in a non-international armed conflict with drug cartels following military strikes against drug smuggling boats in the Caribbean. 17 alleged drug traffickers were killed in these strikes, which have raised concerns about the legality of using military force against such organizations. The president described the drug cartels as unlawful combatants and terrorist organizations engaged in armed attacks against the United States. In other news, a recent poll reveals heightened fear of political violence among Americans. Nearly 30% of respondents believe violence might be necessary to get the country back on track. This represents an increase in support for political violence across the political spectrum compared to 18 months ago. The poll also showed that 77% of Americans see political violence as a major concern. Turning to international events, UK police have confirmed that the deadly rampage at a Manchester synagogue was a terrorist attack. The suspect drove a car into pedestrians and stabbed a security guard during Yom Kippur, the holiest day in the Jewish calendar. The attacker was killed at the scene by police. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has pledged to enhance security for the Jewish community. Next, China's malign influence in the United States has reached deep into many aspects of American life, from food supplies and investments to education and social media. The Chinese Communist Party's United Front strategy aims to manipulate American behavior and thought. Efforts by the Trump administration include restricting Chinese agricultural imports and visa controls aimed at curbing China's influence. Finally, there has been a significant increase in protests and civil unrest across the country this weekend. Numerous events are scheduled in major cities, including Detroit, Chicago, Los Angeles, and Washington, D.C. Members are advised to maintain heightened situational awareness, know their exits when attending public events, and report any suspicious activity to authorities and the ISAT team. Now for today's weather summary. Record high temperatures are likely across the northern plains, upper Mississippi Valley, and Great Lakes. Along Florida's east coast, heavy rains and flooding are possible, with a persistent onshore flow triggering rip currents through the weekend. The west will experience unsettled, wet conditions due to a trough pattern, while fire concerns remain elevated in the plains and Midwest due to the heat. In upcoming events, the Southeast Region Adventure Challenge is underway at Trace State Park in Tupelo, Mississippi, running through October 5th. Next week, the Northeast Region Adventure Challenge will take place in Hookstown, Pennsylvania, from October 10th to 12th. Additionally, the AmCon Broward County Monthly Meetup is scheduled for October 11th in Sunrise, Florida, focusing on situational awareness. Members can access the American Contingency Members Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
Hey, it's Friday, October the 3rd, 2025. My name is Thom, and this is your AmCon Daily Brief. Coming to you today from the Southeast Adventure Challenge outside Tupelo, Mississippi. Awareness is a lifestyle, and it starts with small, steady habits. But first, let's get you up to speed with the latest from your ASAT team and the Daily Sit Rep.